What's up everyone and welcome back to the channel. Yes, we're going to be going through the Elemental City notes, and you've probably all seen this already because it's in a Discord. You can read it for yourself, but I haven't quite read it all yet, and I want to go through it on a video with you guys and just share my thoughts really on what we think about this going forwards. If we think it's going to be, well, we all know it's going to be good because we've all wanted this for ages and it's finally here. So let's have a little look. Let's try not to drag it on. Obviously, it's a brand new dungeon released this week. Brand new mode with 75 challenging levels. Once now the city works in this article, we'll be talking about mechanics, bosses, structure, rewards, and everything else you might want to know. Let's jump in. So it's an entirely new gameplay mode. It refreshes every 14 days, not once a month. So, you know, I like that. That's a two weekly reset on it. I think that's nice. So it gives us something to push towards, right? And it doesn't cost stamina or keys or anything like that. So we can just push this in our own time. In brief, your mission is clearing all enemy stages. Well, we kind of got that. Getting lots of items with a powerful special hero. We'll go over the hero in a moment. The concept is not difficult, but let's dig into how it works. So, I mean, this is how it's going to look, and you can see, you get these special side stages here. So you don't have to get these, to progress it. You can get all the rewards still. But to get the legendary fragments, we need to clear these special stages as well, or get extra ones. I'm not sure if there's any more in it. It costs 100 fragments to get your hero. But don't forget you got hero assist. We get ranking against other players, and then the reward section here. Let's start the format. I'm going to try and just go through it. Each special stage is independent of each other, so that you can choose whichever difficulty you play on. Whether to clear one stage will not affecting the existing game progress. It doesn't take stamina or keys. We've covered that. How many stages you want, or you can wait. What? You can challenge how many stages you want, or that you can. Yeah. Please note that each stage cannot be challenged again after victory. That's the core format. And I'll talk about the structure. So there are 3 waves of tough enemies in normal stages. Every 5th stage is a boss stage. You'll fight against some of the hardest bosses, and they're going to be new bosses, I believe. These items are exclusive to the Elemental City and let you summon heroes you can't get anywhere else. As you work your way up the dungeon, you also unlock special stages. Yeah, we've covered that. You can't beat one, it won't block your progress. Yeah, we covered that. The rules are rigorous, but the rewards are awesome. Special stages will drop elemental exclusives, which is upgrade the exclusive of specified legend hero obtained in Elemental City. What I'm interested in is how using epics is going to adjust our kind of battle, or what rewards we get. I assume it's going to be like a 3-star like we're normally used to. The boss looks cool. It looks like a bit like a Medusa. And then these hands on the side of her. The image shown may differ from actual gameplay. Okay. But, it's something different. It's nice. It's different. It's new to the game. It's great. To be honest, the Elemental City is supposed to be challenging and require some figuring out, but it's also not supposed to be unfair, or only the best players in Infinite Magicraid. We want this dungeon to be fun. If you're stuck on a stage, why not find some help? Yeah, so we can lend that out, but it's only from guild members, so you're going to want to be in a strong guild. Alright? You're going to want to be in a strong guild. We've got 6 of them. Only one assistant hero can be deployed at one time, and that's it for the mechanics. This is what it's going to look like, and you can see the system assist here from the heroes that you've borrowed. Last but not least, let's talk about the rewards. So let's have a look at the rewards that we get on normal stage. These are the summoning ones, and then the eyes are obviously for the exclusives. So each stage we get a reward, which is kind of nice. Wait, what is this? Is that an auto comp? Why is that a different colour? One's multi-battle and one is I don't know what. Two, and we get legend scrolls as well. Experience potions. Shame it's not a premium one. 3-star dragon eggs. Shame it's not a 4-star dragon egg. The special stage we get the exclusive eyes, which is cool. Of course, the most important in it is the elemental fragment and elemental exclusive. Yeah, you can collect 100 elemental fragments to summon a specified legend hero, which you can only get from the Elemental City. At the same time, 50 elemental exclusives can upgrade to special heroes exclusives. So we only need 50 of these. Okay, that's not too bad. As you mentioned, we should talk about the exclusive hero, Donald Rebeli, who's the first hero in Elemental City. Here are his skills. So we're going to go over it in the same video. I don't want to break it up, make too many videos. It's just, yeah. So this is him. He looks kind of cool. Sword, Harbour Guards, attack, and he's blue mark. I haven't looked through his skills. I've seen people talking about him, but I just haven't gone into it myself yet. Fluid Double Strike deals 2 stages of damage to a single enemy, the first stage of which deals attack damage with a chance to inflict stun for 1 turn, nice, and the second stage of which deals attack damage and has extra crit damage. We need to see the multipliers. We had this with Igor, where, you know, people was excited, and then we've seen the multipliers and it was just another factor on this as well. You don't have to spend your fragments on this hero. You can wait. And there'll be a different hero at some point. I'm not sure when, but there'll be a different hero at some point. So whether you want to summon him for the gallery, use him, he may be good, okay, we just don't know yet. But you can save your exclusives, basically. So if you didn't want to upgrade him, you don't need to. Perfect Blitz deals attack damage to all enemies and deals extra damage by a certain percentage of the target's max health, up to 15% of self health max. That's not great. That's not great. I know it's extra damage, but 15%, we're not going to be building him max health. He's going to be attack. Aristocratic Duel. At the beginning of each wave, inflicts duel on the enemy of the highest attack, under which effect the enemy can only target Donald Rebeli when attacking. What? What if he gets nuked? Meanwhile, it increases self damage dealt to a target under duel status, and reduces their damage dealt to self. At the beginning of each turn, inflicts duel on a new target if no enemy is under duel status. Okay, that's an interesting passive. We'll have to wait for his exclusives to see about that, because otherwise he could be getting nuked quite... Yeah. Graceful Multi-Strike deals 5 stages of attack damage, each to a single enemy. The first stage has an additional crit damage. Each subsequent stage has an additional crit damage than the previous stage. Okay, so it goes up through. That's kind of cool. I like the sound of that. Again, we need to see the multipliers. Fluid Sword. Level 1, if Graceful Multi-Strike triggers at least 4 crits, so he's going to be a crit rate, crit damage build. Donald Rebeli additionally casts Perfect Blitz 1 time after. Wait, what's... Wow. 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 This is like a Guilliman, but in a different kind of perspective. Oof, I love the sound of this. That's insane. Level 2 grants self-immunity to death when taking fatal damage. Okay, from a target under duel. There we go. And grants self-damage immunity for 1 turn. Both effects of which can be only triggered once after duel is inflicted each time. This is nice. This is nice. He's going to definitely want to be E2 all day long to take advantage of this, because, you know, we could be taking big hits. Say if he's paired up against a Lucifer or a Guilliman, for instance. He's in trouble. Level 3, inflict Shackle on the same target for 1 turn each time duel is inflicted. The target under Shackle, this is a new debuff status, cannot release their active skill and loses 15% of max health, caps at 30% of Donald's max health. When Shackle expires, targets on whom Shackle cannot be inflicted will lose health directly. Okay. So you can just basic attack. It's basically like silence, right? And they lose 15% max health. Level 4, increases speed by 50. Perfect Blitz has an extra 30% piercing rate. Level 5, increases speed by 50. And Donald Rebeli has a 50% chance to counter-attack, the skill of which will be switched from Fluid Double Strike to Perfect Blitz. It cannot be stacked with counter-attack. Hang on. He can counter-attack with his AoE? Holy shit, that's crazy. He looks very promising, but we need to see the multipliers, okay? He could be a huge hero. He could be a huge hero in a lot of parts of the game, but we need to see these multipliers, which I believe will be tomorrow or Thursday. I'll be able to see him in game, and I'll cover another video more dedicated on him, talking about him. But he does look very promising, so it's something we should all be kind of hyped about. Finally, we have the Elemental City rankings, which are split into 2 categories, Global and Warzone. Adventurers will be ranked according to your progress and how quickly you pass through the stages. You only show up in the rankings after you pass normal stage 35. It's possible to farm the stages so that you can get a higher ranking after clearing the final stage. I like this. Like we get to pair up against Global and then certain dedicated players in our Warzone. I think this is a great introduction to the game. I think this is going to make a lot of people happy. More things for us to do in the game, because a lot of people at the moment are like, I've got no stamina, I've got no, you know, I can't do anything. What do I do? Well, now you can go and do the Elemental City. So I think the devs have done a really good job here on this. We're going to have to see how hard it is to progress. Obviously, we'll have that going. And yeah, Donald looks fantastic. So I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great evening or day. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one.